Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be giving my predictions for Contender Series 2025 Week 1. So my full card predictions for Contender Series 2025 Week 1. So let's get right into it. Right to things. First fight we have in the middleweight division, we got Mortaza, Talia versus Bansangor, Kaiv. And how I feel about this one right here is I'm going Kaiv, low confidence to beat Mortaza, Talha. And I'm not gonna go no great confidence in this first week. You know, I'm gonna let the week play out, see who's like, how it's going. Our favorites biting, underdogs biting. Are people gonna show up? Are people choking? I'm gonna let it play out. But yeah, this should be a fight for. This should be like an average confidence band sort. But again, it's just Contender Series. These guys all might as well just be fresh faces. Like that's what they literally are. So I ain't gonna go no great confidence, and I probably ain't gonna bet a damn thing on these fights. But yeah, Bass and Gore, so Kakayev to beat Mortaza Talha. Talha has not done anything since losing his fight on the Contender Series. He fought one guy that he paid to lose. Outside that, he didn't do nothing. That's about it. And that was like in 2023. He fought one guy like 2024 or 2025 that he paid to lose to him. So, yeah, he clearly ain't that confident. He just wanted another shot here and didn't want to risk losing that chance to get that comeback. But yeah, Bansangor Circuit should be better everywhere. Should be able to address the grappling. Should be the better striker as well. And again, should be able to beat him either way, either place, either way. Should be able to beat him on the feet or on the ground. I think he beats them both. I'm gonna see a second round TKO for Bansangor Kaiv. So in this one, I got Bansangor Kaiv via second round TKO. Now to our next fight we have in the middleweight division, we got Christopher Eert versus Yuri Pamperov. Now what I feel about this one right here is low confidence Christopher Eert to beat Yuri Pamperov. One of these guys has already been a Torres Finney. Yeah, one of these guys has already been a Torres Finney victim, and that's Pamperov. And I think Eert would also be Eert would also be a Torres Finney victim if he fought him. So I'm not impressed with either guy. Yuri Pamperov could definitely win this fight. But yeah, I like Eert's momentum better. He's currently undefeated as well. I think he'll love up to the fight. I think this will be a close, unmiraculous decision for Christopher Eert. Uninspiring win. I think striking will be pretty close, but I think Eert's going to win a little bit more. He's going to dig deep a little bit better. But I'm not saying no stoppage or nothing. I think this fight goes the distance, but nothing impressive. Probably be a case where he's going to say, yeah, you won, Eert, but, maybe take one more fight. Or, matter of fact, maybe our division, middleweight division, needs someone to step in on short notice. We could throw both of you guys on short notice to take a L. But, yeah, unimpressive matchup on paper, and I think it'll be an unimpressive matchup when it actually happens. But I think Eert will be just a little bit better and be able to beat Pamperov. So, in this one, I got Christopher Eert via decision. He also got a funny name. But anyway, next fight we have in the welterweight division, we got Jimmy Drago versus Ty Miller. And I think this is a very evenly matched fight, very good fight right here. But I'm going with a younger, taller, undefeated fighter in Ty Miller. I think these guys match up very well, very evenly. Both kind of resemble each other a little bit, very broadly speaking as far as their skill set. They're both pretty well-rounded. They're both pretty slick. They both pick their shots pretty well. But Ty Miller will be able to exploit that length, use that jab a lot. And he won't be falling into Drago's punches as much. And I think Drago does benefit a lot of times when guys fall into their punches. But with Miller, with his height and his in his tendency and his style to work at the end of his jab a lot and use that long 6'2" range, I don't really think those counters are going to be there as much for Drago. And I think Ty Miller's going to draw Drago into his counters. But good competitive fight. I can see Ty Miller stopping him, but I'll say decision right now. So, in this one, I got Ty Miller via decision. Now, to our next fight, we have in the featherweight division, we got Radley Da Silva versus George Mangos. Funny name. And how do I feel about this one right here? I'm going George Mangos low confidence to beat Radley Da Silva. Another fight that's up for grabs, like a lot of all these fights up for grabs. But yeah, I go with Mangos. Radley Da Silva seems like more dynamic. Like he's more off the wall. But he's not as balanced. I feel like Mangos is much more balanced and he makes way less mistakes. And I think that will be his benefit. I think he'll be able to catch Da Silva overcommitting or get a little too wild and catch him with shots. And also be able to catch him with takedowns as well. Be able to break down Radley Da Silva and then sub him in the second round. So I just think he'll be the smarter, more savvy, more balanced fighter. And I think he'll be able to sub Da Silva in the second round. So in this one, I got George Mangos via second round submission. Now to our main event, we have in the middleweight division, we got Ilen Boofia versus Nehemiah Santana. And how do I feel about this one right here? I'm going low confidence Ilen Boofia to beat Nehemiah Santana. And Ilen Boofia, by far on paper, look like the best talent this whole card has to offer. On paper. Obviously, somebody could do this and do that and do this and do that. But as far as for what the talent I'm saying, in the weight class. Matter of fact, even regardless of weight class, that both feel like this is the best talent. You can say, oh, this guy with featherweight division is so much better, or the lightweight division is so much better, or the one weight is so much better. But the talent, regardless of weight class, Boofia just look like the best talent. Like he's young, he got the power. Somebody got some solid boxing as well. Long for his weight class, so 6'5" at middleweight's a great size, great age to be in. And the skills seem to be here. Polish strike some more, get some better grappling, and work on that. This guy could be a future threat. And I'm pretty sure he probably training with Imailov and Cyril Gane since he's out of France. I'm pretty sure he's probably training with them. It seems like every good fight out of France is training with him. So I'm pretty sure he's training with some good teammates. And to have Imailov, if he's training with him, that's a great teammate to have. And the skill they have and the limp they has, this guy could be easily proved to be a problem in the weight class. But hey, all this could easily be overturned. He could get run into a punch. He could gas himself out, get knocked out, or get subbed or something, some crazy thing happen. But yeah, low confidence Boofia here. I think he's the longer ranger, sharper striker here. And I think he'll be able to pick apart Nehemiah's Santana and put him away in the first round. So in this one, I have Ilen Boofia via first round TKO. And so that concludes my fight predictions for the full card of fights for Contender Series 2025 Week 1. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and come back for more videos. Peace.